copy data from one SharePoint list to another can be a challenge sometimes within SharePoint. As we start moving more of our Excel spreadsheets over to lists, this becomes an issue that we need to be familiar with. And today in this video, we're going to copy a way, not the only way, but a way that I do it. We're going to copy a SharePoint list from one SharePoint site to another within our organization. So stay tuned for just a moment. We'll jump right into it. The first thing we need to do is go to that SharePoint site within our environment. To get to SharePoint, of course, we go to the waffle, select SharePoint. We can do a right click, say open in the tab. And then if we need to look at where the site is, we can always click on here, for example, and look for the site by searching for it or browsing for it. But we've already found the site here. It's called A6 All. We've already found the site here, A6 Front, and we have found the list. Now, note here, I'm looking within Site Contents. Site Contents allows you to view everything that's on your SharePoint site from these lists, and you can see there are multiple lists. I can drill down into different directories as well. But note that all of these lists don't necessarily appear here on this left side of the screen. And that's because they're here within the site content area. So what we're looking for here is master time. So let's go ahead and open up master time. Now this is a list that we want to export from A6 Front to A6 All. So let's go ahead and do that. So here, there are many ways to do this, but what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this little tab right here called Export to Excel. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And you can see I've done it already down here. But here we are. It's going to list up. So let's go ahead and click on those three dots and say Show in Folder. You see it right there? So we're going to go ahead and double click on that and open it up. It's going to give you a little error. We're going to say Enable. It's not an error, it's a warning. And now this is the dump from that file. No problem. We're going to click right here on the top of these columns with our arrow, do a right click and hit delete. That's going to take those out because I really don't need that information, but I would like this information. So now that I have that, great. We're cooking with gas. We're just going to say save as, and we're going to actually call it Time Master. Okay? And we're going to hit save. Now Time Master gets saved right inside that downloads directory. As you can see here, we'll go ahead and close this out, and there is our Time Master. We are halfway there. Stay tuned for just a minute longer, and we're going to import this data right into another site. This site that we're going to import to is called A6 All. Yes, they're still in the same organization, but they have different users. Notice this has 53 users. This has 11 users. So there's some differences, and they're completely different SharePoint sites. So let's go ahead and take care of this import. So here, we're going to go right here to New and hit List. And we're going to say we want to create a list from Excel. We're going to do that, and then we're going to say Upload the file. Now when we upload the file, there it is right there. We just created it. We're going to hit Open. Now the file's going to load up, and it's going to have our title and definition. We're going to hit Next, and I take out all this garbage goop here, and I'm going to hit Go, and I want to show it in navigation, or I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it in this case, so I'm going to hit Create. Now you're going to see it here appear in just a minute underneath here. Now remember, it's Time Master, not Time Manager that we're looking for, and it's going to appear here exactly like it appears over at the other area. So you can see here now, notice it's not listed here, but all of the information that we copied, just like this one, happens to be over here. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to go to A6 All, and now there it is right there, Time Master, 206 records. So we could move this again to another site if we wanted to, but this is, I have found to be the easiest and quickest way to move a list between SharePoint sites within your organization.